So I'm going to talk next about calendar compilation, which is a really important part of the events each year. So you as event organisers, you're volunteers, you're the backbone of our sport, and all your hard work is really appreciated by all the competitors and especially by Scottish cycling. So we work closely together throughout the calendar compilation process so that we can deliver a balanced and coordinated calendar of events which meets the needs of all our members, all levels of riders across each of the disciplines. So the process for calendar compilation, well, there's over 400 events on the Scottish cycling calendar. So it's vitally important that all event organisers follow the same process. The calendar compilation begins in August for the next season. So next month, we'll be starting the calendar compilation for the 2022 season. There's several key personnel involved in the calendar compilation process. You as the event organisers, you're the ones that are going to be putting on the events for us. The Scottish Cycling Events team, the club development coordinators in each of the regions, because they're going to facilitate the regional calendar compilation, and also the Scottish Cycling Communications team, who will help us with this process. So as new event organisers, you might not be thinking about hosting a national championships or series event just yet, but it's good to know the process for this for future, because if you really enjoy putting on your event, that might be something you might think about for the future. So event organisers, with the support from your clubs, will apply to host a national championships or series event, and these are then selected by the different commissions in each of the disciplines. So here you can see the timeline for the calendar compilation. It's really important that we stick to these deadlines. Obviously, this year has been quite different to the norm, and with the return of events, we've been extremely grateful to all event organisers who've been putting on events so far or will be putting on events this year. So obviously we haven't been able to follow this timeline, and we've just kind of been receiving event requests and approving them as we go. But for next year, we're going to start the calendar compilation and follow this timeline. So the first part of the process is that emails will be sent out to all 2020 and 2021 event organisers. The club development coordinators will then email the clubs in their region with the calendar compilation information. So this will detail the whole process and how you can get involved with organising events. Event organisers will be asked to complete a Google form with their event date and the details of their event. The club development coordinators will then facilitate regional calendar meetings. So everyone will come together and chat about their events and put them together for their region. The Scottish Cycling Events team will then complete the national calendar compilation, identify any clashes and resolve these with the event organisers. So what we don't want is clashes of events of the same classification on the same day, and we don't want the same discipline events on a national championships day. So it might not seem obvious at first that there is a clash, but quite often you'll get riders who'll ride more than one discipline, so we try to avoid any clashes there. But equally, it's okay to have a road race in the north and a road race in the west, for example, just because of the geography and rider spread across the regions.